am ready. Already scanning. Shorty, Brain Manager, Riper Sniffle, Duria, Wiener, Fritze, Ditcher, Duna Kebab, Hello Rody, Scrapman, Inomadeus, Ezra, Sarik, Diminirdo, Marcel, Caustic, Sordraco, and Tony. Welcome to... Oh... Malch? Call you Malch. The Reckoning by Oscar, Fall of the 12, Elvisco, Hello Partomesh, and Duke, Dark Power, Mad Cat, Carson, Perjan, Stundenglas Brian, and Wolfie. Tukas, or Toolkas, hello as well. I just came from the new office and, well, the fiber is installed. It rings through the whole building. Now, I need them to send the ID of that thing to my provider so I can receive my router. Oh, step by step. It's like, it's not even baby steps. But hey, I was working too. I finished the table. The desk. The desk is complete. And I set up 5 panels already. Well, you know, audio panels. It sounds easy, but they're actually, I had to assemble them. 4 out of 5 are assembled and they're ready to be, well, positioned and tried out. What else did I do? Yeah, lots of boxes are empty now. I did some organizing there. And all I need is that router. If the router is there, I can move my screen and computer and we can get started. It's not an IKEA desk. The brand is called Ultra Desk. The price was really good. It's one that goes up and down, not very quickly. I learned today, so it does go up and down. So I have technically a standing desk, but we'll have to play elevator music while we transition from sitting to standing. Ultra Desk is from Ultra Kia, and no, Ultra Desk is from a Polish company, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, the assembly has a lot of screws. This thing is heavy AF, but yeah, it works. So I'm happy. I have a chair, have a desk. I have 4 out of 5 audio panels. I already moved, the keyboard is also there and other stuff. I just need the router. How's it going? Welcome, Melvin, Mafia, Quartz Fan is in the house. El Sharanius, Killer Weasel, Cup Chaser, Brain Manager, greetings indeed. So yeah, the desk got screwed today. Define heavy AF. You know, I'm not the tallest and strongest person out there. I don't know. Maybe between 40 and 50 kilograms? Something like that. Oh shit. +1. And I thought I'm gonna have a peaceful hacking experience. Now we get a D-scan like a man. Man, hello Deem Disco, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. So today, the guys with the fiber had access to that room that was missing last time. They were able to route everything through. Man, I mean, if they send the router quickly, maybe it arrives tomorrow or Saturday. Did I buy the DVD reminder? No, I'm good. I don't have any DVDs anymore. I don't even have an optical drive in my possession at this point. I would have to go to my parents' house for such a thing. Hello, Bernard, Sony. The desk model is called Uplift from Ultra Desk. I got the biggest version of it in terms of desk space. I think there's 2 widenesses, if I'm not mistaken. 180, I think. You bought a nice left-handed hammer yesterday. What? Oh, I have not used the hammer so far. No, 180 centimeters. The desk was 400 euro, I think. I didn't get a fancy like the top, just a cheap one. Well, it's, you know, it is an electrical table desk. That's probably where the money went, I reckon. Greetings, Freya. I don't think the IKEA one was actually cheaper. So far I'm happy with it, but you know, time will tell. I'll keep you posted. You got two, where one cost 1,200. Okay, yeah, you went all in there, I guess. I'm trying not to stretch my budget too much with these things. I went by weight, as in how much it can carry, and it said 80 kilograms. And I was like, yeah, that's enough. I'm not going to put more stuff than that. I mean, the computer is going to be on it, 2 screens, and, well, keyboard and mouse. The latter are not that heavy nowadays anymore, right? You went for weight as well when you got yours? Yeah, it was just like, okay, obviously space, as in, you know, I need to be able to have my widescreen monitor on it. And then, yeah, how much can it carry? Because since it's a desk that can go up and down, I cannot have the computer under the desk. That's probably not gonna end well. You know, cables and stuff. So it has to carry the computer and the screen. Well, and the camera setup. Shit, yeah, camera setup and the ring light. Don't forget the fridge and supply of yogurts. That's not in my office. That's just part of the communal area of that building, or of that... now I can't say it. Level? Floor. Floor is the word I was looking for. I learned it yesterday. Hello, Jipa. Okay, let's go here. Then maybe there. Is there a more efficient way to do this? Yeah, we could go here and there and out of here, and then we'll figure out what's next. Until, well, maybe downtime has a patch. Today's Thursday, right? The drops have ended. Maybe something's gonna happen. The wine cooler. Oh man, but the room is, you know, 30 cubic meters, 30 square meters doesn't sound like much. However, my actual streaming setup is not big, so the couch and the table will fit, plus some other stuff as well. I'm pretty happy. What the hell did I press? Wrong button. There we go. Yeah, for a single room, 30 is plenty, right? In Nominatus. Chaos claimed we would get new content today. You think he might have been drunk? I mean, there is some indicators that it could be that the whole Galenti election thing is coming. The current drops ended. Maybe there will be new drops. It's Thursday soon, right? Yeah, I'm the only one in it in Nominatus, unless, you know, somebody's on the couch. I mean, the thing I did with the audio panels, I don't know how. I didn't even look for this, but this is so genius. They are on a mic stand. The audio panels, they're huge, the panels, but they are on a mic stand, so I can do whatever, and I can just move them to the couch when needed. I have I have a flexible audio treatment. Depending on the situation, I can just move the panels. This is so cool. That's probably the coolest thing in the new streaming crib. Hello, Iceberg. Oh, you were in Eve till 6 a.m. Oh, no. I mean, here's the thing, Innominators. As long as it doesn't look ridiculous on camera, you know, we can choose the angles. I don't mind. My streaming setup does not have to look pretty to me. It has to be it has to do the job, and it has to be flexible. And the rest, I don't care, really. Again! Yeah, functionality above all, right? And thanks for the prime there, Sampite. Welcome. Joachim, greetings. And hello, Windside. Crocs is also here. Happy Thursday. My back hurts. Everything hurts, actually. Yeah. I'm gonna be really, really happy when this is done and I can just stream from the place. I don't like moving. Oh, for fuck's sake. Really? I might turn this off. If you overdo it, I'm just gonna turn them off. I didn't move my body enough today. Fuck's sake. Watch out. Ibuprofen. No, I don't wanna eat meds for this. It's not like wait. When I move, it hurts. When I don't move, it doesn't. So that's the solution there. Just don't move. Right? You're not helping now. Oh. Once you turn 40, ibuprofen is your best friend, for fuck's sake. No, let's not. Let's try not to. Hello, Suneda. Okay, that was that. Next. I'm just hacking till downtime and we know what's gonna happen or not. If you're hurt, I don't think I'm hurt. I'm just I'm moving. The last few days I was moving way more than I usually do and my body needs to adapt to this. Not like pain, it's more like muscle. How do you call this? Muscle hangover. What is NSADS, Alec? Sore muscles? Yep, sore muscles. Sounds good. And I'm not going to get medicine for that. Not yet. Not old enough, I guess. I need to exercise. Here's the thing. The Reckoning. This will actually be solved by the office. So as soon as I can actually move there, I will go there daily and most of the time with the boss, which means quite a walk. Not like maybe, I don't know, 10-minute walk. All in all, one way. That's gonna help. Plus, I mean, I'm not gonna say I will do this, but technically I could go there by bike, really. 10 minutes of walking twice a day in Dominatus. That's we are at a 20 there already. Holy shit. Need a bit of cardio. Yeah, I can also run it, right? I don't need to walk it. Go personal with the boss. I don't know what that means. I don't have a boss anymore. I'm my own boss. At my age, I should be doing more exercise. Well, that's the office is going to help me with this. Got to start somewhere. Wife is the boss. What shall I say? Brother Grimoire is here. Greetings. You are not your boss. No, I simply don't have a boss. I'm my own... whatever. Oh, shit. Downtime. Let's finish this. Stable wormhole. What do I need to scan afterwards? Oh shit, we got +1 in the local. What a time. Let's focus on trying to get as much out of this one as possible, and then TYN is the other one. Before, after downtime. Jorah, hello. How's things? 7, welcome. A stationary bike? Oh boy. Wait, a buzzard is here. Is he scanning? That would be weird. Echo in the abyss. Just want to make sure he's not gonna come here and tackle me or something. And then his friend jumps in. Oh, he's gone. Thanks for the lurk, pirate. Jorah, welcome everybody to the stream. Hope you're doing fine. Oh, we got a pattern. Probes are in. Oh wait, let's save this. So I don't have to scan it again after downtime. I should get a treadmill. I mean, at the end of the day, now that I have a standing desk, I will see, depending on how the... If I really bike to the office, I will not need a standing desk. I will not need a treadmill. I don't need a treadmill. This is weird. You can go outside and walk, right? That's what the outside is for. I'm not sure this fit here is shared right now. It's probably still the Abyss Runner nanobot. This fit here you shouldn't do. It's completely bonkers. It's the best hacking scanning implant you could possibly have with a Zugma and a pacifier. So just don't. This is stupid. That's peak stupid. Standing desk only has to go 2 inches. It has to go quite a bit, and it's really slow. The desk is slow. But that's okay. It's not like I'm gonna switch from either position to the other one more than once a day, or at all. I don't know. The option is there. Ronnie, thanks a lot for the follow. Welcome to the stream. How's things? Tamai is here. Here's the thing, Tamaya. We are all afraid of making a statement or taking, have an opinion, and then later on, for whatever reason, good or bad, change it. Just because I say I will not or never get a treadmill today doesn't mean I won't get one. At the moment, in my current situation, I don't see myself getting a treadmill. I don't. Tomorrow's another day. There might be reasons, and then we will reevaluate the situation and do or not. Simple as that. Changing opinion or mind is not bad. It's adapting to whatever. Crazy eyes NVIDIA? No, we don't need that, really. You didn't want the chat cam. But you got it, yeah. Absolutely. I think it's a net positive, the chat cam. As in me looking at the camera while I read what you guys type and I'm responding. Hello, Cilantro. That sentence you never thought you will hear. My desk is slow. My desk is slow. Hello, Go Kid. All right, what else do we do? Well, downtime now and see what happens. Also, go check Opera GX if you want to support the channel for free. We already got 57 new installs, which means 57 times 20. That's more than a bill we're going to give away at the end of this. Is CCP Swift in chat? It's probably a... I don't know. Is he? It's probably a stealth update, maybe. Maybe nothing happens. Okay, my probes are in. Yeah, we're clocked. We're good. Okay, everything's fine. Joachim's gonna have Chinese food. Oh, I haven't had Chinese in a while. Man, I need some duck in my life. I haven't had duck in a decade, I believe. Okay, there we go. Serve it down. You wish mission standings would be a logarithmic curve. Okay. I was like, wait, I thought it was. You wanted linear. I don't know. We need diminishing returns. There are patch notes? Okay. Hold on. We'll hit. Maybe it's just change the typo in the Chinese translation of the client or something. Today is the 5th, and we have feature changes. Oh, balancing. Dev quote from EVE Online team. As part of today's deployment, 53 new systems have been added to the Tranquility database, although they have not yet been added to the game world of New Eden itself. These systems and the region they comprise are not yet accessible to players or visible on the star map and won't be for a while yet. This new region of space will eventually form the area where newly created characters take their first steps in EVE Online as part of continued improvements to the new player experience. Oh, this is so cool. I really hope we, as in non-new players, will not be able to go there. Or, well, depending on how the rules are there, it's okay if we can go there or not. But I don't want this be, you know, the door for ganks has to be closed, is all I'm saying. This is very interesting. This is so cool. While these systems aren't apparent from within the EVE client, we know that inquisitive players would have unearthed their presence through other means. And so, to temper some speculation, we wanted to provide you with this brief explanation. This is so cool. Over the coming weeks, keep in mind, Innominators, 53 divided by kind of, I guess, 4, because, you know, the 4 main thingies, which makes it like 10, 12-ish, 13 per. That's pretty good. Very interesting. 13 plus 1. I wonder what the plus 1 does. Saw the Turnius is here. How's it going? Thanks for the bits. Also, he's one of the EVE-a-thon people from tomorrow. Let's shout out. Saw the Turnius. You're gonna be live tomorrow, pre-downtime, or when was it exactly? Okay, so cool. We will get systems in regions for new players. This is really cool. Okay, over the coming weeks and months, we approach FanFest and the summer expansion. We will be providing detailed information about our plans for this new area of space. I wonder if you can already filament... Oh no, wait, that would be not nullsec, right? You're getting the engines warm for Saturday's stream. Perfect. All right, so, oh wait, that was the patch notes. Holy shit, okay. So we don't get anything election-wise, apparently. What, wait, says Lightwander. Good fixed skin or what? No, that's yesterday. The day before. These are the patch notes from 2 days ago. That's all news, Lightwander. You can read these on your own time. And hello, Waldek. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Okay, so, well, it is somewhat a patch day, but only server side, I guess, because it's not in the client yet. Therefore, what am I going to do? Change stream title. We'll just do some Explo and see what happens. I need disk for multiple reasons. Exploration. Exclamation point. Boom. And we will just chit chat about what I should buy for the office or not buy. You saw a Typhoon Fleet Unbridled skin on the market. That was from a pack. There was a pack you could buy. Not anymore, I believe. When am I painting the office? I'm not going to paint anything at the office. So this was part of a bundle, if I'm not mistaken. Wait, Typhoon and XM were not in the packs. I guess they will be. Wait, it's on the market already, you're saying? As in, you could buy this? Oh, 390 plex, says Melvin. Maybe it... Okay, maybe you can buy them in the NES now. All right. Is the game up again? Or no? Or what? Server? Hello? Morning, Nick Paul. How are you doing? Raffle? No, not now. I already have my yogurt. We'll do the raffle later. Seems like the server's still down. Okay. So 53 newbie systems are being added to Tranquility. Interesting. Man, depending on how they connect, maybe there's going to be other trade routes even. Yeah, they might be on Hobo Leaks, but we will probably not see the connections there. Or maybe? Let's wait for Hobo Leaks to update. That's the idea. I mean, they said, okay, I mean, if CCP says in the patch notes that we could find it, then there is some Hobo Leaks references to them. Hobo Leaks. What the hell? There, that one. And then refresh. Do we have it? Nope, we don't have it yet. That one is from yesterday. TW says no Empire differentiation for NPE. I actually wonder. I mean, yeah, the patch notes didn't say anything about that. Alright, we'll just wait. Oh man, moving hurts. Shit. I'm not made for this. Assembling an office on my own. Oh yeah, they would turn up in the SDE. Good point. Although SDE is manually generated, I don't think it's... Yeah. Automatic. So we wouldn't have it unless they generate the SDE. OB2 guys here. Sure. I hope you enjoyed the raid. Welcome to the stream. Night Hunter, hello as well. Is there going to be an extended downtime because of this? Because shit hits the fan. Oh wait, there's another article. Okay, who is this? I have something we can do in the meantime. FanFest guest speaker Mark Crowther. Name does not ring a bell. Let's see. Capsuleers. FanFest is fast approaching, and the third keynote speaker is now confirmed. Mark Crowther is an acclaimed university professor and chair of medicine at McMaster University and the Leo Pharma chair in thrombosis research. Okay. He's also a global authority on blood disorders and anticoagulation. Oh, he's the guy going to take our blood, is he? Probably not. In EVE Online, you might know him better by his capsuleer name, Crowthorne Condor, a longtime member of EVE University. Oh, cool. He's not just a professor, he is actually a freaking EVE player. Okay, in addition, he plays a very active role in the creation of the Blood Tome. Oh, wow, okay. Poetic EVE, the preservation of New Eden's history in verse. Here are the details of his talk. Mark Crowther will connect real-world hematology, or hematology, I guess, with the lore of EVE Online. Drawing on his medical career and life as a capsuleer, he'll explore how blood functions as both a biological system and a powerful narrative symbol. The keynote plans to connect science of blood production with the mythology of the Blood Raider Covenant, the Crimson Harvest, and themes of immortality, devotion, and identity. Oh, that's gonna be one hell of a thing to witness. Showing you how science and storytelling reflect each other across clinical and cluster. Jesus, who comes up with this? Okay, I want to see that one. Okay, that was the tease. Holy shit, I don't know what to expect, but it sounds like an interesting mix. Cool. Makes me happy. HoboLeaks is ready. Okay. HoboLeaks. Refresh. Boom. Strings. Oh, there we go. Look at that. There's more information than I thought there would be. And we are Watch Media. Abso-freaking-lutely. Okay, look at that. This is a region. Okay, there's a region called Exordium. There's one region called Exordium. So all these systems are in one region, and there will be a bunch of constellation. The Manifest District, that's probably where you first come out. First Accord District, second Accord, third and fourth. And then we have solar systems. Galant, Fortitude, Forte, Triumph, Decorum, Luster, Celery? I'll call it Celery. Ratio Sinante. Oh wow, Rigor or Rigor, Lenity, Steadfast, Couth Metal, Venerate, Repute, Adroit, Saga City, Erudite, Solemn, Tenacity, Valiance. Valiance is here twice for some reason. And then Chivalric, Equity, Abstention. Then we have a Federation free zone as a constellation, the Crucible, Strokar Haven. Then more solar systems, Tiberius, Rotinus, Ligari, Axios, Wazen, Mazo. Why am I reading these? Mondekas, Kira, Aino, Aldoris, Pamirazu, Horak, Dika Hao, Ortas, Var, Snookanidhir, Tatris, Vetna, Tunga, Dranga. Wait, that's way more than 53, or am I dumb? Okay, cool. So, there will be a dungeon as well. Construction warehouse, construction site. And a new PvE site. Yeah, we'll get... Well, not we. This is for the NPE or for new players. A total of 1, 2, 3. Actually, more constellations. 5. I see 5. No, actually more. 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 constellations. Eve offline is online. All right. 9 constellations and 53 systems. Okay. Raffle is on? No. We're just reading patch notes. We'll do the raffle later, Edgar. Edgar wants free shit. Okay, what else can we get from here? Change files is probably not gonna help. Not really. They must be planning one hell of an influx of new players. I don't know. It's just maybe this, you know, if this is a non-suicide ganking thing, and once you are done, you get out of this and you can't go back, that's probably the best case scenario. Oh, that'd be kind of cool. No type IDs. Yeah, we will not find much more than this. I don't think we will be able to tell in which constellation or what systems, nor, well, does it matter? I mean, a Galant is probably a Galente one, no? Fortitude. Forte is going to be Kaldari. Triumph, most likely a Mar. I don't know. I'll have to create a new tune once this hits to see. New player entry region, yeah. Maracasio. Well, it's not live. They only had a patch note telling, yeah, you know, you're going to figure this out anyways because of the patch. The systems are not accessible yet, but this is the plan. We will have new player systems. Whatever this actually means, we'll have to wait, well, a bit longer. Ooh, CCP Swift is here. It's all entirely prep work for the expansion. Okay, we just didn't want to do all the work in one go in case it broke everything. Is that why the server took a bit longer to start today? How's it going, Swift? Welcome. Okay. Here we go. Cool. Something to speculate about. We can still speculate. Can you go back to this after you left these regions or not? That didn't come out of the dev snippet we read earlier. Okay, I'm excited for this. This is pretty cool. Let's go back. Chit chat, hack a little. Yeah, this is probably only going to be deployed after FanFest, TW. Or, I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. You want to go there and never leave? You don't know, Joachim. Maybe there's nothing to do other than mine this Veldspar. This one Veldspar. I'm curious. The main thing I wonder is, will players that left that region be able to go back there? My guess is not, no. Sorry for the noise. That was a bit too much ear coming with the coffee there. TY. Wait, the SIG is gone. Why is the SIG gone? Oh, that was the detected side. I think they get all removed at downtime, right? Maybe we'll have another one. Slurp and Bonk. Yeah, I got the whole shebang. Will the new NPE be voice acted? Oh, are we even? You can't call this new NPE because it would be the new NPE at this point, no? Yeah. I mean, the initial missions, they are narrated, right? Maybe we'll get more of that. Would be cool. Sounds like a Nintendo name, Ice Lord. Yeah, who knows, right? the new 3DS, which is a real thing. The entire region is only going to have one system to enter and exit from. Safety will be 4 screen, and the system that connects the entire region will be the Dixie or Chida. That's what Okunoka thinks. Okay. Echo Jesus. Hello. On kick. I don't think it would be Chida. And again, I don't think you can go back there once you left. Otherwise, there might even be new trade routes, which would be a bit much of a change, maybe. Will Jonesy, hello. Those things. But why is it 53? 4 times 13, yeah. And then one is... There's a leftover. Or will one gateway system, or it's the system where everybody, no matter what they chose, in terms of faction spawns, and then they will be sent, you know, by the initial storyline to their region. But you could technically just be like, oh, I want to go play the other one as instead. I think that makes sense. Everybody starts in the same spot, no matter what faction they chose. But based on the faction they chose, they will get a storyline that can send them to their region. But you still can not do that, as in you could be like, no, I still want to go, I want to be Galenti, but I want to do this together with my buddy who said he wants to be Kildari, and then they can just switch to that region and do the thing there. In my mind, that makes a lot of sense right now. I'm actually pretty sure this is what's going to happen. So, you know, when new players start, you know, buddies together start the game, one might be like, hey, I want to be Galenti, the other wants to be Minmatar, and then they don't want to be separate and find each other or whatnot. They want to start in the same place and then go together, holding hands to wherever. That makes sense. How much am I going to bet that this is the case? How much am I going to pay if I'm wrong? That's the question. But how often do people start the game together? See, I don't have that data. I mean, it does happen. CCP may have that data. We will have to wait and see. What else can we deduct from the numbers and names? I mean, names are probably... Maybe there's some lore. Maybe there's some lore in the past about these. Who knows? Or maybe one system low null for PvP. I don't know. I would assume it's either the system where everybody starts, or the system everybody has to go through to leave. But that would be kind of weird. The latter. I would assume there will be systems or connections to, you know, the faction space you chose. And that being from one system, I don't know. I would assume your region connects to that faction space. So yeah, my money is on this is the birthplace. I mean, there's a system called Manifest. That's where your first clone, you manifest yourself there for good. That's where you arrive. That's the system. That's 53. Mark my words. Oh, I like this guessing game. And Swift is probably just like, he knows, right? Is there a cardinal system? Cardinal. No. Oh, yeah, there's a lot of regions though. I will have to wait and see. Yeah, he's sitting at his desk with that big grinning smile. Jeez. Galente will try to unite the four empires. What makes you ask that, Rain? Wait, did I mistype? Cradle. There's no cradle system either, even though, yeah, probably mistyped earlier. Ah, there, Swift is grinning. Smiley grinning. Grinning smiley? Smiley grinning, I guess. Ooh, why is this empty? That's boring. Okay, what's next? How was that? Next system. It's nice to be paid to stream on Twitch. It's even better to be paid to watch Twitch. Holy shit, Swift is ahead of all of us, right? Swift's favorite thing to do is throwing all the tinfoil speculation we have to the devs. Don't distract them. I should, yeah. I will not start Photoshop though. I learned that lesson. Also, it's not Photoshop anymore. It's called Photopea. Yeah, that's the name of the software. Not my choice. Petition for Erst to get a tinfoil hat for the new office. Newsy. I'm currently hacking in drone regions. Data relics. Ghost if available. But I haven't seen one. Also, I will need a new route. I don't know what's good. We'll see. Oh, wait. What just happened? These two things popped up out of nowhere. All right. Maybe. You think Blood Raiders are going to be involved? Because of the capsuleer blood that will be given? Alright, we got a detected site. Next. Uh-oh, +1. Federal Navy Academy. That's suspicious. I'm still cloaked, so I'm gonna stay that way. See where this person goes. Yep, we saw that, Janisco. That's gonna be an interesting talk. Wait, actually, Yeah, I'll probably be able to watch all the talks, even when I'm supposed to host. I will obviously have to watch the things to react to them afterwards. So I'm not gonna miss it. Did I ever try hunting NPC haulers in Null? Nope. I've not done that in Null. I wonder what that rapier... Oh, he jumped. Okay. Fair enough. Let's go. The guy in the rapier is moving on. So am I. Pro tip, always go first with your thoughts / reaction to things. Not sure what you mean, Stinson. Hello, Capsularius. Brokenhead. Welcome. Go first. In what regard? Are you giving me tips how to do the host? Oh yeah, I'll need some tips how to do the hosting. I lost my fellow team members who did it last year. Oh, as in, okay, yeah, if there's multiple hosts, be the first one to talk. Oh boy. I actually always, you might not believe this, but if I'm in a setting where there's multiple people, I'll just wait my turn, more or less. I'm not... I'm listening first. And then I will pick apart what the other person said. Something like that. No. Oh, what's happening? Lag. Hello, Seth. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. I will just say yes, I guess, when I'm second. I agree. Those were my thoughts. Thank you. Next. Yeah, I'll just wait my turn indeed. Hello, Fearblaze. How's things? Oh, that was it. It's easier to say my thought is exactly and move on. Yeah, absolutely. So if I want to chill, I'm just letting the others speak first and be like, yeah, totally agree. I'm gonna nod and smile. Thanks for the tips. I'm learning. How do you see a difference in the loot from regular relic sites? Or do I see a difference? No. I would say it's the same thing, except for the escalation, obviously, that can pop out from the detected ones. Escalations, different. Base sites, exactly the same. Anybody else has some data points? I have not done that much of hacking. Well, when they initially came out, the detected ones, but I don't think I saw a difference. Visually, in drone regions, they're different, but the rest is just loot-wise. I would say copy-paste. Pace would say more tier tech 1 loot, at least in drone regions. In the detected sites? We should probably register all these in Eve Journal, I just realized. Drone region's best value. Yeah, you get all kinds of things there, right? You can find any tech to salvage in the drone regions. So if you don't know what you're looking for, go to drone regions. You will find all of it. Maybe not super plenty. Gamer Duamila, thanks for the follow there. Welcome. Yeah, drone regions is also quiet. It's quieter than I thought it would be. Then again, I'm not playing Eve during EU Prime, so maybe it's a hotbed at that time. And I simply don't know because I'm not there. Ooh, wait, my cargo hold is already complaining. That's not fun. James Luza, greetings on Kick. How's it going? Oh, yeah, I'll have to start throwing things away soon. Do I need this? Not really. Don't like my UI too cluttered. I also don't need ESS information, do I? All right. Next. Oh, shit. Was I in the abyss? My camera seems to be... Yeah, the wrong one. Okay. Nothing here. That's weird. The fit I'm running is currently not shared. I probably... Oh man, I really have to do the... Hold on. I'm gonna actually log in proper to Eve Workbench. It wants me to log in with a specific character, and I so far have failed. Log in with Eve Online. Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. Switch user. And now we're gonna do that off-stream-ish. Where? There. Yeah, that's the Abyss fit from yesterday, indeed. Yay! Verification code. Let's do it. No, oh my god. That's the wrong account. Wait a second. I'll get there. We need erst. I can do it. I need the verification code now. Come on, send it. There it is. That one. Authorize. And now it should not be bitchy anymore. Very well. Done. Let's turn on the lights. Pacifier. Which one is the newest? That one. It's probably that one. Double check. Yes, except for I'm not using a cargo scanner. The amount of ghost sites I've seen in drone regions recently does not like justify wasting it on a cargo scanner. So I have a scan strength or pinpointing, whatever floats your boat, you put in there. Now it's exclamation mark fit is pointing to what I'm running, including implants, except for the cargo scanner. Well, you can bring it if you want. Havoc Gabakius. Welcome. CG. How's your Thursday? You're starting to group new system names into constellations based on how a Galenti or a Kaldari system would be called. There's probably, yeah, we should, oh my god, that's actually a nice, you know what, you do this, Stinson, and I will do it too. And then I want to see if we came to the same conclusion. And if that's the case, we can call this a peer-reviewed study or something. Make it into a puzzle game. A Cascada 290. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Coffee is on, yes, EG. Coffee is life. Cheers. Not exactly how the term works, Nick Paw. I just made a joke. Well, I wanted to be funny. How about the blind comparison? Yeah, that's better. No, I mean, we both study these system names, right? It's even better than a peer review. If two scientists come to the same conclusion independently. That's better than a peer review, isn't it? $12 per empire, that's the assumption, yeah, Light Wonder. And then there's one system, probably the manifest... What's it called? Manifestation? Where's my hobo leaks? There. There is this manifest. Oh, manifest is the solar system called. That one is the 53rd. I'm pretty sure. And that one's going to be special. What did you miss? I don't know. What did you miss? Manifest will be the starter. That's my assumption, yeah. Currently. You manifest into the game as if your first clone or as your... whatever inhabits the clone, your conscious, your soul, your whatever you want to call it. How's it called in Eve, actually, what I was just referring to? New system names, yeah, it pays. Turns out there will be 53 starter systems for new players. I would assume special rules, and maybe you can't go back there if you left them, etc. Part of the new player experience. 53 systems. Patch notes were mentioning this. We cannot go there yet. They are not in the game, but they are preparing stuff, and they just wanted us not to speculate way too crazy. So a dev block or a dev quote was released today as well. Does that mean the old new player systems disappear? That's a good question. There might be a revamp, as in, I don't know. I don't think so, actually. Why would they? Goes a bit against the sandbox. Why? It's basically the tutorial of the game, where you learn your steps. And if it helps with retention, I am all for it. At the end of the day, the sandbox begins when you exit these systems then. The same problems exist once they step out into Eve. Yeah, but they're better prepared to either understand them or address them. So that's good. I mean, you know, Eve has so many things, so many windows and stuff you can do. And I would say if you played Eve longer before your first oopsie, the retention is gonna be higher. That would be my assumption. So it's a good thing. Time to first kick in. Time to first slap in your face. Longer, retention higher. That's the math there. What is Tommy doing? Is Tommy scanning? Tommy. Void Kraken. Doesn't ring a bell. He's checking locals in drone regions. You know, back a year ago, I knew what's what. Now it's like, never heard of these people. And I don't know if it's a problem or not. It's kind of dangerous. I should go cheaper out here, actually. So, Newsy, what have you been doing that last days? Hunting Ishtars and taking their ESS. Usually, there's no pulse. You can put 100 mil into asset safety. Nice. Sounds good. Cyrix Eureka, first time they started playing in 2009, didn't even manage to load out of the station before you were killed. Holy shit. First oopsie with the Reckoning was shooting Lancers. Ninja mute sneeze. What do you mean? Was I not muted when I sneezed? I hope I did. My mute button is wearing out. Mute to sneeze. Yeah, actually, I also need to clean my nose, so BRB. Alrighty. We got relics. Let's have it. Oh, this is actually a normal one, not a detected one. I think... Doesn't Albion Online have something similar? The very first map or something. I think you can't go back to there either. I barely remember. Oh wow, we got +1. Where am I? Oh, okay, yeah, maybe travel. There's some travel happening. Most MMOs have a starter/tutorial island. Yep. So I guess it's just fair if getting one of them as well. Hello, Wildport. a manticore. That's dangerous. Although they left. Oh, wait. What am I doing? There was another one. Bounced out of range. Alright, last one. Oh, I need a new desto now. What shall I... Whoa, that is... Didn't even know that's a thing. You can jump from Peregrine Falls into Ethereum Reach? Holy crap. I want to go here. This looks cozy. Mission Agent lured you into a starter system for a level 4 mission yesterday, where MTUs cannot be deployed. Oh no. That sucks. First is set in the mood. The cozy mood, yep. I want to do some cozy hacking and make a crap ton of ISK doing so. That's my plan. I really think this is an amazing idea, these starter systems. Because I remember so imagine this. You're playing a game. You're new to the game. You don't know how good it is, what you can do. You have zero grasp of anything. And then, I don't know, couple of minutes in after the tutorial, you just blow up to a player, and then you don't know what you're missing out because you haven't learned yet what's all well, not all, what there could be or there is. And the more you learn about the game before you get this slap in the face, the more reason you have to come back for the good things or the things you liked or the visuals you saw or all this stuff you did already. If the slap is too early, you might just leave without having seen anything yet, right? And the whole thing, like, you know, this notion, there's one thing people say. Yeah, if you know, if you start playing Eve and then you get killed in after the first 2 hours, and then you leave and never come back, you are not Eve material to begin with. This is the most... I don't want to say the R word, but that's the most thing to say. That's just so stupid. Like, Jesus Christ. This is such a veteran elitist kind of crap to babble. It's unbelievably stupid, like borderline other word. Yes, Okanoka, that word. It's toxic elitism. Yeah, something like this. I'm working for marketing. No, not really. I wouldn't wanna, really. It's not about the first few minutes, Cracker. So if there's 13 systems in these new player areas per faction, you will be there for a while if you choose to be there for a while. I mean, if you create an alt, there's probably a shortcut out of this, obviously. I would say this is definitely time well spent. At the end of the day, CCP doesn't do this because they have a hunch or something. They have hard data, right? And I would assume they are able to interpret that data and draw reasonable conclusions from it. As in, they can see how many people play for how long and why they left. So I would assume this is a result of this data and the conclusions they drew from it. Casual game, way more casual than it used to be. Yeah, but what's wrong with this? Seriously, Chel, what's wrong with it? It's a sandbox. You should be able to play casually if you choose, your activities right. How are you to tell us how we're supposed to play in a sandbox? Thanks for using coders. Cheers. I'm not sure what you mean, Krakar. CCP has all the data. You have anecdotal. Let's not use the evidence word there, because I don't know whoever came up with anecdotal evidence and put these two words together. It's just like, holy shit. It's just an anecdote. It's one data point. And only CCP has all the other data. So. And since they're a business, I reckon they will try to use that data to, make sure they earn money long term, or more money long term, by having more players stay instead of leave at the very start, because they are not Eve material according to the elite. And who says that a game cannot evolve over time, right? And appeal to more than just the core who it was appealing to 20-something years ago. Who says it always has to be the same in terms of audience? Why can it not expand? I don't see a reason for this. You can still go to nullsec and dish it out, or lowsec or suicide gank in the normal high-sec spaces. Nothing's going to change there. You might have more targets though, which, I mean, how can that be a bad thing? I mean, they have, all I'm saying is they have way more data than I do or you do, live in life. That's my statement. Nobody has all the data. A player who quits the game usually doesn't really put up the effort to explain why. They just go away, right? But if you see a player not logging in anymore, and then you go check what was the last interaction they had, that is the data CCP certainly has, you can draw conclusions, especially if it's more than just one data point. Everybody can make mistakes. So Live in Life, they read the data right now and they drew conclusions. They think they have a solution to it. And now they're trying and see what happens. How else would they know if it works or not? You gotta do something to figure out if it works. So I appreciate this. It wouldn't be Eve if they didn't do things nobody else did before, or if they wouldn't try things all the time and see what sticks. Yeah, it's a life service game, Light Wanderer. You got to constantly try things, otherwise it's going to get stale. This is not a single player game. You play maybe 3 times, once in a hardcore mode, and then that's it. It's a life service game. You have to constantly work on this thing. Good morning, Tetrocious. How's it going? What's the main reason for Pacifier over the regular co-ops? It's the warp speed. However, for this space, this doesn't make sense. I remember switching to the Pacifier because of its insane warp speed and warp acceleration. But that's only relevant in competitive environments, really. Which Drone Regions isn't. So I think I should run an Anathema or a Buzzard right now. Probably an Anathema. The Pacifier is not what I should. Just think, I just have the Pacifier for other reasons, and I'm gonna go out hack and might as well use the Pacifier because I already have it. It's laziness that I'm in a Pacifier. I had it when I wanted to go here, but I would prefer an Anathema. Speed from can to can will get you more cans over time, though. So wait, Pacifier is not faster sub-warp. Pacifier is faster warp. Sub-warp, the Pacifier is... If it were all about agility and speed from can to can, I would probably use an Astero. The thing is that vessel cannot nullify, so I wouldn't want to run a virtual implant set in an Astero in nullsec. That's just asking for some bubbles in your face. So here's the thing. Since the detected sites are a thing in nullsec, you are rarely just running from system to system. You are in a system, you scan, you find 3 sites. That's the default. And then you jump and you find another site. It's not like you have to travel a lot. It's the most time spent is me hacking, followed by scanning, and then travel. So that aspect is not important, really. So an Anathema would make a lot of sense. Oh, so the Thernius is here. Let's do another shout out. You are still on a cooldown. I can't shout you out again. Go drop a follow. Saw the Thernius is going to be part of the Evathon tomorrow, which starts actually tonight, Friday 0000 UTC, I think. Well, Eve time, that is. Rain is going to start. Is there a schedule yet? A public one we can share, like in a pretty form? I haven't seen it yet. I will actually check that off stream and make sure to ping it in Discord as well. So you're in the Saturday and Sunday segments, right? Sounds good. I would have probably been in roughly the same slots, or some of the slots you chose. However, yeah, when this schedule was assembled, I was under the assumption that I will move office or move my streaming stuff. Well, it's still the plan to move my streaming stuff this weekend, if I get the router tomorrow or on Saturday. So I couldn't book any of these slots. We couldn't do Friday. I believe Joey Lost is going to run on Friday. So the fiber is there now, Salatra. It was finished this morning. And now the company who does the fiber thing is going to give the ID of the plug to my provider, and then my provider will send me a pre-configured router. Why didn't they also bring the router? That's not how it works here, Wolfie. So the company who is doing wiring is not the same company that is, you know, the provider, the internet provider. I mean, normally this works well, Salatra. Just, yeah, I was unlucky with the room being locked 2 days ago. They needed to go in. Why streamline things? What do you mean? This is streamlined. There's a company that is specialized in pulling wires, and then there's a company that is specified on higher levels. Not layer 0 anymore. So even at home, we had a third party doing the cables, not the provider. Because if the provider would do this, and you have multiple, what if you switch to another provider? I think this is a good idea to separate the whole like layer 0 from whoever is going to offer you services on this. No, Salatra, that's not how it works in Switzerland. The router is pre-configured with the data of your connection, but the connection has to be verified first. And then you get your router. But then it's plug and play. You don't have to do anything. Yeah, let's hope it doesn't become plug and play. I mean, I'm super happy with my provider right now. Well, apart from that ordeal I had with this funny little picture frame, making them limit my internet account. But this is a business line. It's going to be different. And I will not have a picture frame connecting to Wi-Fi, I guess. Do you have to continue to pay separate companies for the fiber and the ISP services? No. The contract is with my provider, and my provider paid the other company to do the wiring. That's how it works. Back in the day, like maybe 30, 40 years ago, this would be a monopoly. There wouldn't be different providers in Switzerland. It would just be the PTT, it was called. And then eventually the market was opened or privatized. And then, yeah, other providers showed up. I think it's a good thing. The prices went down. So, man, I still don't understand how this is a thing. My business internet account with 10 gigabits both ways. Guess how much I'm paying for that? Oh shit, I'm getting shot. I mean, some of you already heard that price, right? But if you didn't hear it, what would you guess for a business account? How much do you pay per month? Okay, 10 euros a month is a bit low, the reckoning. How much per month is the question? 400? Bernard, you're so far from it. 10 gigabit, yeah, up, down, fiber. Okay, it's not 50, that's a bit low, it's 80. That's it. 80 Swiss francs, that's roughly 110, $105 at the moment, I guess. Keep in mind, that's a business account with 24/7 blah, blah, blah. What's the catch? I don't know. And they're paying for the whole pulling cable through the building as well. That's not on me. I'm not going to ask how, but I'll just take it. No, Chaos was not right about the new event starting at downtime, Lord Romdell. I was expecting it to, but nope. Biggest problem is you need a new router and network card in your PC. Not really, no. In my PC, I have a 2.5 gig port, and that port I will connect to the router that is part. Ooh, that's a lot of people. The router is part of the package. Yeah, I said 10 gigabytes. My PC only. No, wait, I have 2 ports. I'm not sure, but I have for sure a 2.5 gigabit port. That's the one I'm currently using with the router I have at home. But I think I might have a 10 gig as well. Yeah, there will also be a Wi-Fi, and I have other Ethernet connected devices, so they will just share the 10 gigabits. It's either 10 gigabit or 1, so 1 is a bit if you constantly download things again from Steam because you don't have that many SSDs, 1 gigabit is a tad slow. There is no new event right now at Epic Dragon. At some point, the Galenti elections are gonna be something that will be happening. Maybe next week. We will have to wait and see. I also have a very fancy Wi-Fi router that is going to be connected to this Snoozy. Okay, wait, nobody's here. Let's scan. You have 2.5 gigabyte and the bottleneck is never your connection. It's always capped from the other end. So my experience with Steam is they saturate the 2.5 gigabit. When I install games through Steam, I get all I can eat. Maybe that's region based, or I don't know. Hello Eastside, how are you doing? Is there any info if we will have an Easter event this year? I believe it's gonna be the story event, expansion, prep event stuff in one, right? You can get one. Ah. And no, the router is gonna output. Well, there's an SPF as well, so it could be anything. And it has a 10 gig port and a 2.5 gig port. The router I will get from the provider. I probably a couple of 1 gig. You know, usually there's a little switch in these as well. Got one guy local, so I'm gonna move. SFP, did I say SPF? SFP. The letters were correct, just the order needs some working. M2 drives top out at like 7.5 gigabytes per second write speed. Yeah. So I would say the 10 gig is... I went for 10 because 1 is not enough. I don't think there was a 5 gig option. There was either like 100 M, 1 gig, or 10. Took 10. SPF is the suntan lotion machine. Okay. Yep. I have morning sun, by the way, in the office. for like maybe 2 hours or something. I saw the sun this morning through the window. I don't think my head needs to be shinier. I might even have to put some powder on it for the broadcast, for the hosting at eFanFest. Or it will be like a mirror. Oh, there is a dark mode at the office, Chara. I just need to close the blinds. What's the last one? You wouldn't want to see my screen setup. What do you mean, CG? You actually can. Exclamation mark set up. Although, wait, is there a picture in the... Oh, no. Good stuff. Good job. Laura uses glasses with no lenses. That sentence does not make sense to me. Sorry, what? What are you trying to tell me? Explain this in erst terms. No, actually. There, that's roughly... Okay, I have the prompter here now on top of the camera. Well, the camera is in the prompter now. The rest is pretty much... Oh, wait, that's still the old keyboard as well. Yeah, I need to make a new... I will make a new photo of the setup once I'm actually at the new place. We'll update this. You mean he's wearing just a frame without... I'm confused. I'm subscribed to myself for 103 months. As a creator, you were subscribed to your channel. I believe from the moment you were affiliate. All the way. Oh, Hecate. How much is 103 months? In terms of years. What the hell? I'm bad at typing these days. 103 divided by 12. Oh yeah, 8.5 years. Kind of makes sense. That's probably when I... About 84 years, yeah. No, 8.5. Not 84. I can always wear a beanie. Yeah, absolutely. Although if I wear a beanie, you wouldn't recognize me, I guess. 8 years, 7 months. Okay, cool. Let's make ISK. Those are normal sites. A wig. I could wear a wig. Yeah, I'm gonna go to FanFest. They're even making me do some hosting on the live stream, Lucy. What if erst is Grand Elder based? I don't even know what that is. I doubt they will pull the grayscale act, Jorah. You will have to deal with erst in color there. Let's just go by closest, and nobody's in local, so all good. Newsy wants to poke his finger into erst. What? The erst, the toxic, the guy toxic will be there in Loru, yes. It's gonna be the three of us, plus, I hope, we also get to chit chat with some community devs. That'd be cool. Hello, Zaniko. Did I say three? No, the four of us. I'm trying to be there this time. Good luck. What is dailies today? Okay. No 50 LP, so I don't have to rush. Pretty shitty-esque so far. Your best case scenario is the twins pick up whatever spring viruses about 2 weeks before FanFest, and then I have it through. I'm basically immunized at that point. Yeah, I'll need a sofa at the office for quarantine reasons. I'll not go home. We got +1 in local. Let's warp at 100, make a perch. And then I'm gonna wait there for a sec. Maybe Volknut is gonna move on from the Russian Space Rangers. Cloak. Let's see if there's any probes coming out. An Osprey Navy issue, okay. Alistair's kid is 3 months in kindergarten of that time. You were healthy for 1 week maybe. Kindergartens are biohazards. The first year was rough, Alistair. The second year was... I mean, I got taken down for like 2 or 3 days a couple of weeks ago. Luckily the cough now is gone. I mean, man, I'm like if you are a kindergarten teacher, your immune system must be Arnold Schwarzenegger or something. These guys. Yeah. A virus meets a kindergarten teacher. Virus starts running. That's my imagination there. That's why they're all so young, I guess. I actually, wait. Not ours, no. There's one young one, and the others are all like 40s, 50s. What about the usual children? What do you mean, Alistair? I mean, what is their cold and flu? Well, no, I think at the very start they also got some stomach bug. That was last year. That was annoying. Other than that, what else is there? Yeah, stomach bugs are a shitty deal. Chicken pox. Lice. Okay, you know, if I don't care. Lice. Try. I'm good, right? Chicken pox. Well, we do vaccinate here against whatever is, well, the most reasonable to vaccinate. And chicken pox is among them. I remember that. I think it gets better later though in Nominatus. You know, the younger they are, the less, you know, understanding. There, twin invasion. The less on the younger they are, the less understanding, you know, about hand washing and hygiene in general and whatnot. As in, you know, if you scratch your ass, don't stick your finger in your nose. These sort of things. The older they get, the less they do this sort of thing, and then you get less of the shit that's just laying on the street, right? Lice can be found in other places, so just, you know, but there needs to be here, right? In these other places. I don't know, I never had lice, so I don't know how this works. We didn't have any lice issues so far, actually. Yeah, we are vaccinated for these as well, Alistair, so that shouldn't happen. A lot of teachers live a long life. I think it's because the constant interaction with the youngsters, yeah. It certainly has mental and physical effects. And I mean, if your body gets bombarded with viruses, your immune system becomes, strong. I guess as well, which is a good thing. And thanks for the... What was that? Oh, for the sub, Stubby. Oh, you were in the US, Alistair? Well, I don't want to do a vaccination discussion. The way I conduct myself is, we have doctors here. They studied. I didn't. I'll take their advice. It's as simple as that. If doctor says it makes sense to do this, this, and this, again, they studied this. They do this for a living. I don't. So, I follow their advice. simple life. But wait, Googling symptoms makes everyone an expert. Oh, it gets worse. You can just tell things your AI, and then the AI is gonna ask biased questions on your input, and then you will have the illness you thought you have before asking the AI. And then, you know, maybe there's even some self-fulfilling prophecies. Here's the thing, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh shit. What's the term for you get you're in a study and you're in the group that doesn't actually get the medicine, just some sort of supplement or some sort of nothing, but you still have, it still has an effect on you. Placebo. There you go. Placebo. The placebo effect goes both ways, by the way. What do you mean check his credentials? Of the doctor, Tenrage? Oh, this is heavily regulated here. You're not running a practice if you were not an actual doctor. In Switzerland anyways. Wait, what's my problem here? I need to clean up my cargo hold. Yes. So, order by... First of all, stack. Order by price. So this is expensive and this is cheap. Meaning we can... Okay, that's not big. We can kill this though. I'm looking for volume that isn't worth anything. Okay. These are crazy. More volume anywhere? No. These are super small, so there's no point. Next one would be... Actually, let's kill these as well. Yeah, let's kill all of these. That's gonna be half my cargo, pretty much. Yep, we'll skip these. Jettison. That's 9 million of my loot. We'll just drop here. Okay, where was I? Wait, the other one is the nocebo effect. I didn't know there was a word for that, Astericlus. Are you messing with me? The nocebo. Yeah, contender. I know that situation. Can you sort by volume? I don't think so. Can't sort by volume. COVID vaccine was a touchy subject, even among doctors. It was about the way it was developed and tested. I mean, it was all rushed at the end of the day. But here's the thing. Okay, that's my take on it. It was the best we had at the time. And I think it did more good than harm. So that's a win. So you can sort by volume. Oh yeah, you need to change to list, and then there's yeah. Thank you, Dragon. True. I remember that. Yeah, that's why there needs to be oversight in nominators. And I would say in Switzerland we're pretty good off with this situation. And thanks for the follow, Horror Go Digma. You think the topic shouldn't even be spoken about? What do you mean? Some people lost loved ones over that. And some of us just want to chill and get away from everyday life and stress. Here's the thing, Seven. I know there are channels who can do this. However, I do live in the real life as well, and sometimes I just want to talk about things. You can always tune out if it's not your topic. I'm not having a channel here where I try to please everybody and just pretend there's nothing else happening other than me playing Eve. I couldn't do this. I would go nuts trying to do this. And I would say the way we are talking about the topic right now is fairly chill. So I'm okay. If we have some, okay, maybe I'm going to trigger somebody right now, but I don't care about this part. If some crazy anti-vaxxer is going to make weird claims here, that won't last long. Period. At the end of the day, I don't want to waste their time, and I sure don't want them to waste my time. Let's talk about Erst and lotions again. Johnson's baby bath is what I put on my head when I'm shaving it. But you know that. I already mentioned it. I should get sponsored by these people, right? Interesting. What? The Johnson's baby bath? Not because I thought this is a good idea. It's just, it was there because of the offspring. And I tried it once because it was there and was like, oh, this works very well. So might as well just use it. And it's a no tears formula. So I haven't cried during shaving ever since. Can confirm. Did I hear about the famous Italian chef who died? Oh no, don't do this. Why did I even start reading it? Should we ask AI how many times Erst has mentioned Johnson's baby oil on this stream? No, this is I think this is one of the biggest, most corrupt conglomerates who is producing / selling this stuff. I wouldn't want to be sponsored by them. But well, I don't know about alternatives. It smells great. It actually doesn't really smell that much, does it? Cheers, 7. Yeah, but don't expect perfect and just always being a happy place. The world is happening to me too, and yeah, I could not take it without talking about it at times. Anyways, next. I got burned from the infected Android picture frame sponsorship. Holy shit. I mean, I didn't notice anything, right? My provider made claims. I'm still not sure. this actually happened. I don't know. I still have the frame. Well, they sent me a new one. I said I don't want any of it. They sent me a new one. It's still in the box. I'm not going to touch that thing. We could do a giveaway. Oh, maybe not. Ah, shit. Yeah, right. Cracker has been here for a while. He knows not to expect too much from this place. Here's the thing: if your expectations are low, you might actually be in a situation where they get surpassed. Good feeling. Somebody was using baby oil as bike brake fluid for testing. What? All right then. Johnny, greetings. I'm reading chat backwards at the moment. Actually, I'm trying to catch up. We can always change the subject to the music industry. They're busy currently. They're suing AI at this point. Poor guys, they never get a break. Totally not laughing. I am absolutely devastated by their loss. Okay, moving on. Oh wait, there's another site. Sorry, what? Seriously, Wolfie, right? But I'm right. Come on. Just agree on this one with me. How's it going, everybody? Erst woke up today and chose violence. Can I sing? That depends on who is judging, I reckon. You just watched a quiz, US-based one, where a woman was asked what gas makes up the highest percentage of our air. Her response was premium. Oh. She's not driving an EV, is she? By the way, I found an actual benefit of subscription-based things. I noticed the first time when what was it, Paramount? I don't know, or Disney. Disney got quite some. What's the word? Not flashback. Shit, I'm having trouble with my brain getting the right words today. Maybe I should not build desks and stuff in the morning. Backlash is the word. There we go. Blowback backlash from a US comedian. No, wait. Yeah, comedian / late night show host got cancelled by the network for. Doesn't matter. Anyways, that's not the point. And then, a lot of people cancelled their Disney Plus accounts and voted with their wallet, and they backpedaled. Yep, Jimmy Kimmel. That was. And the same thing actually is kind of happening right now with OpenAI. And that's where subscriptions are kind of good, because, if you buy a thing and own it, okay, I'm not saying subscriptions are good in general. I'm just trying to find something good with subscriptions, because it's not like you gave them the money, a lot of money, basically, to own the thing. The transaction is complete, and then they become evil or whatever. You don't agree with them anymore for whatever reason. Doesn't matter. That you can't get that money back. But if it's a subscription, you can just cancel it on the day they just left or crossed the line for you, wherever that line for you is, right? Yeah, there you go, Northbeard. That's what I'm saying. So that is actually kind of an interesting feature of subscriptions, because if people unsubscribe, that is immediate. They will notice very, very quickly. And voting with the wallet becomes much easier and direct. Again, I'm not saying subscriptions are good. I'm just trying to find positives. Because so far there was just negatives, right? Unless your contract is yearly based. Yeah, I mean, you can still cancel the contract, Windside, the moment you don't agree with them anymore. And then, well, it's still gonna run, but you can cancel at moment X. And if these guys know something is, they know how to read data, so they get scared. Love subscriptions, hate microtransactions. I don't know about that, Wolfie. I don't love subscriptions, really. But that's not the point, Lord Roomdell. We are not talking about the reasons or the red lines you have or I have. We are talking about the effect subscriptions have. At the end of the day, it's, what people think and believe, people's moods and whatnot. And with subscriptions, they can express their moods in a very direct way, and may even affect, have an effect on something. Okay, where were we? I don't think we ever had internet real cider since the inception of internet, and it was not hell. Telephone was a subscription before that. I mean, I guess there's a difference between somebody providing something physical to you, to your home. Access to access. That's a good question. But, I mean, how would you not have a subscription for your internet? How would that work? Anyways, I could actually, because this is a subscription, I could just change provider. In Switzerland, we have like 4 of them. And even local ones. So we probably have many more I don't know of. So that's good too. Oh, yeah, I mean, if it would be subsidized or financed by the government and it's part of paying taxes, yeah, why not? Sure, yeah. I mean, it was for the longest time, the whole telephony infrastructure. I mean, our telephony provider, the first one we had 50, 40 years ago, was run by the government. Eventually, it was privatized. And thanks for what just happened? For the support, Alien. Cheers. Taxes are a subscription service to being alive. Not exactly. You are paying money for, the fact that you can use roads for free, that you have a certain level of safety, security. I don't know, that there are maps and services you may need if you are in trouble. But yeah, it is a subscription, in a way. A mandatory one, right? Oh boy, I'm going to delete this. I don't want to have discussions about this sort of stuff. I have a very, very strong opinion about what's going on in the world right now. But it would not be healthy to get me started on this. It would probably even get me, not probably, it would certainly get me banned on Twitch if I started ranting about this stuff. So I'm not. How about the 53 new systems? We already got, we talked about it. I wouldn't say extensively, but quite a bit. Stinson is drawing a map right now. Yeah, it's good things to get off your chest, but I mean, there's no point in this. What new systems? Lord Romdell, not yet in the game, but CCP put out a statement today that some of us might find new systems in data, and they just wanted to make sure the rumors are not going too crazy about what they are. So apparently there will be 53 new player systems added to the game. I mean, it all comes down to the audience, Stolt, at the end of the day, on what you can talk about it or you couldn't. And yeah, it's too complicated, let's put it this way. There's no way to, in just a low fidelity interaction, as in you guys can't even, well, I mean, you can talk, but I don't hear it. You have to type, so you are a big disadvantage. And then that makes the community or the conversation there even more complicated. And there would be a lot of explaining why I think what I think. So let's not even go there. It doesn't change a thing anyways. The way I can counter the shit that is going on out in the world, and everybody could do that, is make sure your family is fine, help your neighbor. Don't be an asshole. Everybody, that's a choice. Everybody can do that. And if everybody would, the world would be a different place. It's that simple. Where's the core? There it is. Yay. Why am I not in range? Sometimes I'm really confused about this. I have to pay attention. Maybe there's a bug. What is it? WPM, Northbeard. Lord, I guess it's just about money that corrupts eventually, no matter what organization or entity we're talking about. Words per minute. Oh, yeah. Are you done with the map, Stinson, by the way? We need that map. Oh, no, wait. I need to draw mine first as well. Yeah, for sure, Alistair. That's what a lot of people think, right? I would not get or be corrupted by power or money. Again, a lot of people think that. I don't think it either. I would probably be extremely susceptible to this shit. So do not give any power to Erst. Just enough money to pay the bills, but not any power. It wouldn't end well. Yeah, don't empower Erst. Today's Thursday. All right. Okay. Day of week, check. I also started a new save in Voyager, Across the Unknown, that I was speedrunning a little bit. I'm trying to get to the point I am now without the the fuck-ups I did. And it's, yeah, it's cool. I like the game. Yeah, even those will get corrupted though, Jamie Joe. I'm certain about it. It might take a bit longer, but that's it. Do I have a pacifier fit listed? Exclamation mark fit. PG, Ryan. I did switch the linked fit has a cargo scanner, but I'm using just an additional scanning support instead. I rarely see ghost sites out here nowadays. But don't do it either. This is stupid. The setup I'm running is not good. It's just expensive. Add term limits. Yeah, I guess term limits could help. Oops. Oh well. Maybe an age limit as well. I'm barely an adult. Yeah, sometimes I wonder myself about that. Oh wait, Mad Rambo has 2 Zugmas on his pacifier fit. He has tried to explain why a few times. But you're still lost as to how he does it. Wait, can you even do this? I've never tried to put multiple... Oh yeah, you can do it. The only thing can you activate these two on 2 different targets? He uses it to clear unwanted cans. Oh, you can probably speed up the fail, as in if you open these 2 and then cancel both, it will probably insta-explode the can, so you don't have to wait for the cycle of 1. Plus, if there's competition and 2 cans are close to each other, you probably could lock 2 for yourself. Something like that. But whoa, that's advanced. Holy shit. I was fully expecting my fitting tool telling me you can't do this. You can only fit 1 module of this type. Turns out that is not the case. Thanks for letting me know. Rambo is all about completing sites quickly so he can get escalations. Oh, nice. What is the overlay tool I'm using? What do you mean now? In Eve? CPT Ashen? I'm using Iridium overview. If you're talking about stream overlays, I create these myself. Well, except the Opera GX thing is a sponsorship overlay right now. The samurai on the bottom right-ish. Oh wait, I'm cloaked. Why can I? Oh, too far away. Jeez. Exploration is complicated. There's also a 6 still. Oh yeah, that's also a stream overlay, Captain Ashen. And I create that myself. You can find the code there. If you want something easy to install, you can go for Pelt. That's not the one I use though. But yeah, easy to install. If you want a damage meter that is not gonna get you banned, Pelt is a thing. Yeah, I'm trying to make it as integrated as possible with the game I play, the overlays I do. And, well, there is currently talks that might yield to more manpower working on these widgets, making it easier for others to use them as well, be it, you know, as a player or as another streamer. I have a meeting at the end of the month in that regard. I will obviously keep everybody posted on the results. Oh wait, did I just abort that hack? Oh, I haven't used the Discord integration either yet, TW. I did the Twitch integration, that worked for sure. But my main feature with Opera GX is the whole like, hey, you're gonna use that amount of RAM max, that amount of CPU max. That I believe that helps quite a bit with not getting weird resource hogs or collisions and micro stutter stuff in games. When your browser thinks or a website thinks it needs to do whatever weird shit. The meter does, or the number does update every, I think sometime in the morning, Wolfie. I don't do it, I can't do this. This is automatic, but they do some sort of analysis to actually provide a number. Here's the thing. You could game this probably pretty easily with VMs and whatnot and do tons of new installs, and then the number will go up, and then, you know, they detect that anomaly and they remove it from the count, and it would be weird. Well, that's what I think is happening. It would be weird, you know, number go up, number go down sort of thing. So they just do it once a day after they did the analysis of the last 24 hours. What is like legitimate installs and what is fraudulent, I guess, ones. So every time I start to stream, every day I start to stream, the number is fresh, is updated from the day before. That's my understanding. I told them it would be cool if it would be more live, because, you know, that would maybe even drive more installs, but it's probably too risky for them to do. How do you explain number go down? I don't know. Right? So Opera and Opera GX are two different things, Darksan. They are not the same thing. Does Opera without the GX actually use Chrome as a base? I thought they had something of their own. At least in the past. Maybe that changed. Did I misunderstand your question? Oh wait, do I update? Oh yeah, sorry. I read half the sentence and then LLM'd the rest of it and hallucinated something that wasn't there. My bad. Small language model erst. Didn't read the full sentence. No, the money we will update at the end of the sponsorship, because there's also a base pay that comes into play. So I have a base rate for having this up for a month that I get anyways, and then I get additional money for installs. So if you want to support the channel for free, check out Opera GX. If you like it, if it helps you do things, you win. If not, you know, it's a program, you can uninstall it. An install is more than a sub though, Wolfie, to give you a feel. No, I'm not in the new office yet, Lowdisk. I was this morning to finish building the desk and the audio panels, and while supervising, the fiber guys were there again, and they actually finished the installation. Now they could, all the doors were open. Now I just need a router, and then I can finally go and stream from there. Yeah, it's a different product. Opera GX and Opera are of the same company, but I think they have also even dedicated teams. My understanding, I checked again actually, they have a team in Poland, I think. That's why I made this Opera GX is, at least in parts, developed in Poland. But again, my question remains: does anybody know what Opera without the GX is using as a browser, as a engine? Is that Chrome as well nowadays, or Chromium, I should say, or are they still using their own engine? Both are now using Chromium, but Opera in the past did use another engine, right? I'm pretty sure I remember this. They had a different engine in the past. Okay, and they switched to Chromium as well. All right. Yeah, I got the 10 gigabit fiber plain average. Well, at the office. As soon as I have the router, I'll have 10. I have 10 here as well, at home, but I'm using only 2.5. At the moment, I didn't have a better connection to my computer, but it's good enough for Steam downloads. In 2013 they switched away from Presto. All right. Yeah, Microsoft Edge was based on Microsoft Engine, but they also switched to Chromium 3 years ago, maybe ish. Or 5. Well, that was the ish part of my statement, or of my guesstimation. Okay, we are approaching the 500 million estimate. Keep in mind, there's also this, got a fancy BPC, the triplot scan thingy, that's another 200 mil. But yeah, this time it's kind of slow. Not that much ISK made yet. Just for fun. Happy Eid al-Fitr. That sounds Eastern. Enjoy your festivities. East of my place. The real cider. What else? I'm the center of my universe, the real cider. What do you want from me? Browser development is definitely tough, right? So I understand not everybody wanting to implement their engine. There's just so much to support. Because of the complexity of web apps. I mean, yeah. You can... The thing is, you can also do the same thing in like 10 different ways, right? And that standard has just grown and grown and grown over, I don't know, 4 decades at this point, more probably. When was HTML getting started? End of 80s? No, start of 90s? Too long ago. 90-ish? All right. Man, I remember the time. It's actually not that far away where you had to make, code for certain browsers or add support. Need to make sure it's gonna work in the Internet Explorer, and if it worked there, that did not mean it's gonna work in Firefox or what else was there? Opera was there. It was horrible. 20, 30 years ago, web dev would, I don't know, grow gray hair very quickly. Oh, Netscape. Yeah, Netscape Navigator was there as well, right? Is that thing still there? Didn't Netscape evolve into Firefox? I don't know. So the final release was in 2007. Netscape Navigator 9. Cool. So Mozilla was the Netscape Navigator. I see. The Netscape developed the Netscape Navigator. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, wait, there's people in local. Oh, this is my Desto system. How about this pocket? That looks very cozy as well. That's a very long warp there, though. Let's check if there's a bubble. Oh wow, Northbeard. Seriously? How old are you? Oh wait, local just cleared. Maybe we will scan. That's why Java applets were so cool back in the day. They would run the same in both. No changes. Not saying it was a good thing, but in general, well, it was part of the evolution, I guess. And then Macromedia Flash happened. Oh boy. DC++, what the hell is that, Carson? I have not heard that term yet. Flash was fun to play with. Man, I even did some education on that. I think that's where I learned about keyframes and tweening, I believe it was called, and something. It's like IRCs with support for file transfers. Okay. You remember a Flash motocross game where oh, you played? That's cool. I remember there was a website back in the day called, or the artist was called Der Bauer. It's not the Der Bauer you might know from YouTube, who does, you know, hardware stuff, and not the guy from Grizzly who does not toothpaste, the paste you put on your CPU to connect to the cooler. Thermal paste, there we go. Jesus, I'm so good at this today. Not that guy. So there was this website, Der Bauer, and he would just create absolutely mental experiences in Flash for websites. Super crazy stuff. I don't think it exists anymore, though. Wait, the Bauer is still alive? Seriously now? Holy shit. Oh my, I have goosebumps right now. Oh my god, I know what I'm gonna do after the stream. Window into the past, Adobe Flash required. Holy crap. Thank you for pointing out that they still exist, apparently. Nice one. Can you even still install Flash nowadays? Run by Chinese hackers to get all those suckers that install Flash these days. Yeah, that's probably what's happening there, plain average. Your computer contents will be sold on the open market. Spin up a, yeah, spin up a VM. I mean, man. The amount of people who still think that it's a good idea to put some kind of weird forwarding links in emails to get a key for a game or whatnot is crazy. So these days the creator emails when there's an offer, or you know, here's a free game code and whatnot. I'm only reading these in VMs. Otherwise, you can just read the email and be like, yeah, I'm not going to click that. So whatever. If there's a code, I will never get it because I'm not going to click this. It's crazy. Like, this is just dumb. Just put the code in the email and tell people to go to Steam and search for the game there, but who's gonna click links in an email? There's Ruffle, an open source Flash player emulator. Wow. Imagine if all browsers were running 100% isolated like a VM. The amount of hacks would decrease like crazy. I mean, isn't there ways to do something like this? Thought there is. Oh yeah, raffle actually. We haven't done one yet. 300 million ISK. Boom. Raffle is open. Almost forgot about it. Good luck. What is my... I have a really cool distro for the VM I'm using. You can either choose to just spin up the thing you use regularly, or you can use to spin up a completely fresh session, as in fresh install sort of every time you boot it up. Yeah, I know, Wolfie, right? What's the thing? Unix. I'm using Unix in the VM. It is extremely bare bones, but it's basically, yeah, there's a base OS. It does nothing, but there's a browser and you have a file system. There you go. Closing the raffle in 20 seconds. There's Open Silver as a Silverlight successor, aka Flash plugin solution, okay. And 3, 2, 1, raffle closed. Good luck. 99. Ooh. I need a tune with ISK. How did I spend my ISK here? Guess I'll have to sell some of the PI sooner rather than later. Alright, the winner is... Mini Tin Cat. Are you there? Yep. What's your in-game name? In-game name provided. Alright, one sec. Need some ISK on this guy. Wait, what? Oh. Don't have ISK on that guy either. Oh no. Well, let's fix that. Mini Tin Cat gets the daily 300. Congrats. You are welcome. Freddy, hello. Oh, +1. Danger, maybe. Probably not. 4S Corporation. No clue. Both. Enzo's. Whatever I find, I hack, is the plan. The current site is a relic one. Why is this not closing? A rogue drone relic. Okay, nothing fancy. Next. Oh, is this back? Oh no. No backtracking. However, it would make sense to do this little detour here. Check the dead end. And then go up there. Sawbone in local. D-scan is clear. The gate is out of reach though, so... Oh, I have a shitty gate bookmark, so we can scan it from there. Oh, there's still some warm yogurt left. Yay. Okay, gate seems to be clear. Milk. What are you looking at? Yogurt gets more sour when it's warm. I think I just learned that. So eat it cold. The Greek yogurt, that is. Oh, no. They're all small now because I'm doing a 16 AU scan. Alright. That was a bit of an overkill. Alright, let's make the 500 mil estimate happen, and then I'll travel home for today. I wouldn't expect another patch tomorrow with content. So I guess Chaos was wrong for this week. Tuesday, maybe. And then we'll look into Galenti elections. Somehow. What is the next confirmed event, in fact? Was the Easter one confirmed? I'm not sure, actually. I should check the roadmap. Only Capsuleer Day, right? Man, I really like the Easter egg hunt thingy. That was pretty cool. It was called Garista's Hunt, right? I think. I haven't had that one for like 3 years. Oh well, maybe we'll get an election event. Galenti election, that is. Oh, charging is almost at 100. If you haven't charged today, need 20 more. And I'll have to fork out another 200 mil. Cup Chaser. Got one. Wrong button, Sergeant. Okay, we need 12 more. Closing in on the finish line there. Seven to go. I don't know about that. My body hurts, Oxy. Oh, and thanks for using code erst in Marquis store. I will update that number in a sec. So where are we at? 6 charges missing. Seth finally gave us his. Good job. Wait, did I not finish the hack? Apparently not. So close. 2 charges. And we are golden. Okay, now it definitely hacked it. There you go. And boom. 501 million-esque estimate. One charge, in fact, is missing only, I realize. It is 98.5 here, but that's considered 99. Oh, and here we are. All right. Whoop. Wrong button, sorry. Don't worry, we'll not do big erst. We could do a community Easter egg hunt. Okay, boxes with Plex. Oh, Egg Mandela. Oh, you mean CCP shall do it? Okay, yeah, they shall. I don't have Plex. And why Plex? Plex isn't worth anything anymore nowadays. It's at like 4.1 or 4.2 mil. Man, I did not see that kind of drop coming. Crazy. All right. Dino walking in for code erst on Marquee store. Check. Both Bitcoin and Plex are in a slump. Oh, yeah, I don't think it's connected though. Not yet anyways. SpeedTech shed a few billion tears because of the Plex price drop. I don't know what Raffle 2 is supposed to do, Lynn. We'll close the raffle in 10 seconds. Whoops. Don't have a hiccup now. Okay, 3, 2, 1. That was it. Something's trying to defy gravity and it's not working. IRL here. Congrats. Stolt, are you there? What's your in-game name? Where's the Stolt? Boom, there they are. What's your in-game name? Well, apparently there is a way. Yep, yes way, 200 mil. Courtesy of the charging, going to Stolt. Did I bring a filament? I did. I'm so good at this. Rush hour stau. Oh, I see. 200 mil delivered. Charging is depleting. And I'm heading for Parchment now. Let's bring home, well, 500 million estimate into 700 mil, the 200 mil, a BPC. Oh, stay there, stay there. You're welcome. see a heron on D, and these 3 rats are telling me that there should be a wormhole that is going to Chida. Well, Kaldari space. Meaning it has to be this one. That one is in D scan range. The other one isn't. Let's go investigate a bit closer. Oh, that's a lot of state rats now. That's probably a site though. Yeah, I'm still convinced that this is my ride. Ooh, a saber. Oh no, this is not my ride. Need to check the other hole. And it's not even a hole. What the... Oh! I wonder... Could this be what I just saw? There's 3 Kaldari state rats. If it's a site, it's more than 3. It's not just 3. But around 3 hang out at the wormhole. Is it possible that they are sitting at a wormhole that didn't open yet from this side? Is that a thing? If so, I should bring combats next time. Pretty sure that is how it works. Okay, where do we go? Let's try Nani. More the opposite. Oh, it could, okay, it could also have been collapsed, right? Chimera, and they didn't despawn yet. Good point, actually. Yep. Ooh, what's happening here? Macarial, Leshak, Nestor, Balgorn. A bunch of Macarials, a bunch of Leshaks, and a Balgorn, and a Nestor. Sounds like they're busy. And the Saber is probably there to make their escape easier if necessary. Oh, they are at the gate right now. Thrashers, Griffin. Oof. I do not want to be at that gate, do I? Let's work to a perch. What is an OBS fleet, Sergeant? Nope, I'm not in the new place, Emotional. Was in the morning to oversee the fiber installation, which did happen now. Next step is me getting the router. I hope it's gonna happen tomorrow or Saturday. And then I can move the rest. Why are they sitting there? That's kind of unfortunate. I need to go through that gate. That one here is... I mean, still in the forge. We could go here. Yeah, they're camping there. That's not good. Well, let's try the other side. Observatory flashpoint fleet. Okay, 2.5 bill in 15 minutes. I thought it was nerfed, or is that the new number, the 2.5 bill? I don't think the Thrashers and Griffin and what were the actual fleet. They were something else. Where is the gate? There, down there. Okay, that looks much more quieter. Thrasher just came in as well, but not this gate. $2.25 bill. I mean, it's still pretty amount of risk, I would say. Ooh, this is a big system. Will I find it out? Oh, there's red loot involved as well. How many vessels do you need for that? It looked like 20 to 30 to me. Normally you see up to like 60 marauders. Wow. I was less this time. And there was no marauder, actually. Just Leshaks and Macarials, and I guess the Nestor was there for refitting. Maybe. I don't know. Align. Oh, I wasn't there yet. Align now. You need 15 per fleet? Okay. This could be it. Yep, I'm pretty sure. This is my ride. Yep. Oh, it's wobbly. Let's hurry up. Where's my... Oh my god. That's a shit perch. Oh, am I just gonna burn to this? Oh no. This is a bad idea. I'm gonna burn away. I'm quicker that way. Hello, Lord Voldemort. I got one now, Tetrocious. It's gonna be fine. Going to the other system probably takes more time than doing the additional jumps here from Odanumi. I mean, you can get lucky depending. Still the forge. How lucky am I? 13 jumps. Holy crap. Okay. That's the shortest route. Well. Still, this ship is extremely fast warping, so it's okay. Once I arrive, we'll also raffle away the 550 mil for Erst. Thanks for the lurk, Euron. Welcome. How busy is this stretch of low sec? Oh, yeah, maybe there is a cam. Oh my god. That looks spicy. Not so sure I should do this right now. If they're outbound from what I jump in, it could be game over if I'm unlucky with where I spawn and they have an insta-locker. You know what? We'll not take a risk. Am I mining? Nope. I was data and relic hacking. 500 million in cargo, well, 700 million in cargo-ish. But we are on the way home. But not through that route. That's pretty... Think of the clip it would... No. I mean, they probably wouldn't get my pod, which is the majority of the ISK, but still, the pacifier itself is 1.1 bill plus 500 mil loot, well, 700 BPCs and whatnot. So let's not do that. I'll bring that guy home when the camp's gone, or with a scout, or yeah, we'll see what comes up. How do you open the corporation window? You click on the little top left thing. If you don't have the corporation logo or corporation thing in your sidebar, just click on the Neocom menu, and then you can go to social, and there is a corporation thing. That's how you do that. There might be a hotkey for it as well, but I don't know that one. Hope that helped. Okay, one last giveaway, and then I will raid out, and I'll try to reach my provider to see if they could expedite the router shipping so I can get this done this weekend. Not really atrocious. I was insta-locked once in a covert cloaky thing, so that can happen. And if there's 20 things you jump into, there's a chance you land on top of a guy within 2.5 kilometers, and then you are not going to cloak right away. And then you might get screwed if they have an insta-locker. Like, it does happen. I once jumped into Cheetah from perimeter. I couldn't cloak because the police was too close. And I got busted. These things do happen. Not very likely, but if you run around with like 5 billion, you don't wanna try. I learned that with an expensive setup. And closing the raffle in 10 seconds. Lynn is just trying raffle too, for no reason. Or to no avail. 3, 2, 1. The raffle is closed. Well, let's make it 100. Can we get 2 more in? 99. 1 slot left. We should do limited slot raffles. Boom, 100. Raffle is closed. And there's the draw. Let's see, where do we go next? Oh, Joey is still alive. Brother Grimoire is live. Monkey is live. Jeez. Yesterday, no common nonsense options. Today, 3 of them. Who did I think I'm gonna rate Monkey. Yeah. And congrats. The winner is TenorH. Well played. What's your in-game name? Do I have information on healing carriers? Nope. Flying Wombat, I don't know anything about capitals. Sorry. TenorH is it died suddenly, okay. 550 million coming your way, courtesy of Code Erst. Oh god, 550. There goes that ISK. Ooh, I'm down to 27 mil now. Perfect. Let's deplete this. That was a big one, indeed. Well, thanks for using Code Erst. That was Code Erst for the last 24 hours, what we just gave away. That is very kind. So if you want to push that number again, that just went down to 0. Code Erst, storyvonline.com, and Marquee Store works both. 500,000 ISK per commission cent I earn. We get 5% off the sale. You don't pay more. And you make a creator happy. So don't leave that content creator field empty. Thanks for that. Also, thanks for watching live and interactive content rather than whatever AFK crap, you guys rock. Also, if you want to support the channel without any monetary interaction, there is currently a Opera GX sponsorship. Check out the browser. If you like it, you win. If not, I still win. Thanks for that. And well, I'll see you. Okay. If I get the router tomorrow, I will not see you tomorrow. I will see you when I see you next time. Take care. Fly. Bye.
Wiggle, wiggle.